Hey guys, so I know it's been a while. I'm coming at you with a kind of a fun video instead of weight loss or autism talk, none of that. It's gonna be more of a fun thing. So I'm gonna do one of those 10 fun tag kind of videos. And so here we go. So the first thing is I left for New York City at the ripe age of 18 and a half, and I went to and graduated from the City College of New York in Harlem. So woo woo, CCNY, big up. Literally, I Google searched schools in New York that had English, Latin American studies, and or journalism programs. City College was one of the first colleges that popped up, and I kind of Google mapped it and figured out where it was in New York City, and I applied there. I applied to, I applied to Brooklyn College, I applied to Fordham University, I applied to University of South Carolina and another place, and I got accepted to all of them. So I had my pick of where to go, and I chose CCNY. So I'm a 2010 graduate of CCNY in Harlem, and it was an amazing experience. The second thing, I was pregnant with Liam while living in New York, working full-time, and going to school full-time. I found out I was pregnant with Liam in about February or March of 2009. So I had him at the beginning of my senior year of college. But at the time, I was working as a skincare advisor at a well-known pharmacy drugstore chain known as Duane Reade, which is now bought out by Walgreens. If you guys know anything about Duane Reade, they had a skin wellness center. So I was one of those girls in the white lab coats doing skincare and makeup stuff. And I was working about 38 to 40 hours a week. I was, baby, Liam's talking. And he's playing with his iPad. And I was working, I was in class. I think I took about 12 credits the fall semester, and I was doing about 16 credits the semester I found out I was pregnant with him. Also, leading into that, I've been a makeup artist since 2009. I've worked in skincare since 2007, and I founded Liam Artistry, which is named after Liam, of course, and it's an acronym that stands for Life is Always Made. So I founded that company where I was going to do freelance makeup services in 2010, and I have worked that company a little bit, but I mean, it's still like in its infancy, and I haven't really done much with it because I've worked, full-time jobs and I've been doing other stuff. Number 4, I played basketball in high school and middle school and elementary school, and I used to be an athlete. Like, I used to be really athletic, really flexible, had a lot of endurance. I love sports still. I love competition. I love group exercise kind of things. So that part of me has not left, but I'm just out of shape, not as in good shape as I used to be 10 years ago. So I'm working on changing that. I love to travel to new places. Even though I lived in New York City, I didn't really do a lot of traveling outside of New York City. I got to go to Pennsylvania. I've been to Miami. As an adult, I have not traveled as much as I'd like to. The furthest away I've ever been is Seattle, Washington, where I went there to work on a new indie plus size clothing designer's first line that she published, and her name is Liesl Binks. Check her out, lieslbinks.com, and she's so freaking awesome. She showed me Seattle. I got to work with her and her sister. I got to meet her family, and Seattle is a pretty cool place. I don't think I would live there, but I like it. It was cool. Number 6, I love to read. Love to read. When I was a kid, my parents told me I've been reading since I was like 3. I don't remember back that far, but I know that as long as I can remember, I've been reading. I love to learn. I mean, you would always find my head in a book somewhere. I love to read just about anything. I love to read about animals. I loved series. Do you guys remember the Sweet Valley High series about those blonde twin girls? I can't even deal. So I read Sweet Valley High series. Harry Potter had just come out when I was about 10 or 11, and I'm 27 now. So Harry Potter is that old. Can you believe that? But anyways, Harry Potter came out when I was about 10 or 11. And I mean, it's still to this date one of the best series I've ever read. It's well written. There's excellent vocabulary. The storyline is great. I mean, literally, I guess that's the word. I think Harry Potter is one of the best written series I've ever read. 7, I thought about being a lawyer a little bit after college. So after I had Liam and after I graduated school, I really contemplated going to law school. I looked into CUNY Law School, which is City University of New York's law school. I looked into Fordham because they had a night program. I looked into a couple of other places. I took the LSAT excuse me, I never officially took the LSAT. I took practice LSATs. I got, my first time ever taking it, I got like a 145 or 146. The second time I took it, or the third time, one of those two, I took it about 3 times in practice. I ended up, my last score was about a 159. So the logic reason thing, I mean, I had books and everything about how to work on logical reasoning. I bought some books from someone off of Craigslist. So I was serious about going to law school. Ultimately, the investment of money and time that I'd have to spend and living and to still be in New York as a single parent, it just at the time was not feasible for me. So I ended up, it's actually funny, that's kind of how I ended up working for Benefit Cosmetics, because I wanted to stay around in New York and I couldn't afford to go to law school. So I decided to work in cosmetics and to see where that took me, what kind of career that took me. Because at the time, I decided I could make a lot more money being a makeup artist and getting promoted. Liam, and being promoted to an account executive and later a regional manager, excuse me, and kind of working my way up through corporate in a makeup artist setting. Number 8, I am a plus size model. So if you guys did not know that from seeing all my videos and pictures and stuff, like if you follow my Instagram, I'm not agency signed. I've never been agency signed, but I've worked on a lot of really cool projects. I've been published internationally in Voluptu magazine, which is a magazine founded by Velvet D'Amour, who has walked on the runways with Jean-Paul Gaultier. I mean, she's done amazing things as a size 22 plus model. So it's super cool that I got to do that. What else? 9. My favorite color is blue. In case you guys couldn't tell, it seems like I'm always wearing blue. I have some shade of blue. Liam, stop. My childhood room at home in my parents' house is painted baby blue. I mean, I love blue. Blue's my favorite. And number 10, I am a music lover, and I'm talking about almost all genres of music. Like, you can't, if you look on my playlist on YouTube and in my music videos, you're gonna get really confused. You'll be like, girl, what you listening to? So I love bachata, which is Dominican music. Love some bachata. I mean, love bachata. I love salsa, some of my favorites. Mark Anthony. I love older salsa like Celia Cruz. I love Latin music, just all of it, all of it. I love, and due to living in New York and having a lot of friends who are West Indian, Caribbean, I love soca, I love dance hall, mila de reggae, I like to bossa wine, you know. So because of those friends that I have who love dance hall music, they put me onto that, and I have been a fan of dance hall for probably like the past 8-9 years. I love me some dance hall. I love rock music, Limp Bizkit, Blink 182, One Republic. They're more kind of pop. Well, he's okay. Sorry, baby. It's the name of a group. Liam got upset because I said biscuit. I love pop music, and I'm talking about like pop, like Britney Spears. Pop music. Britney Spears, Christina Aguilera, boy bands. I was a Backstreet Boys fanatic. I was crazy about some Backstreet Boys. They ended up coming to a concert here at Rupp Arena in Lexington, Kentucky. And I ended up going to that concert 2 nights in a row. Me and my best friend at the time were Backstreet Boys fanatics. I mean, crazy about the Backstreet Boys. Crazy. And still, I saw the Backstreet Boys had a new video put out like last year. Brian Luttrell is still looking fine. But anyways, that is besides the point. Got sidetracked. I love R&B, so Alicia Keys. I love old school R&B, 80s R&B, Prince, Marvin Gaye. I really love 80s music in general. And then I actually like a little bit of country. I like a little bit of Lady Antebellum. There is a guy called Jason Aldean. I kind of like him. Blake Shelton actually has a really good voice, and I'm just now finding out about this because I'm behind in the country music game. So I didn't know that Blake Shelton was actually a really good singer. But I just wanted to put that out there to tell you guys a little bit more about me. You can feel free to comment on 10 things about you that I may not have known, or you can comment or make a response video into 10 things about you that I didn't know. I'm going to get back to making regular videos about fitness and about weight loss and all that good stuff sometime in the next few days here. Thank you guys so much, as always, for listening, for putting up with me and my weird antics and my love for the color blue and things like that. Liam, can you come here? Come here. Come here. You gonna say bye? So Liam's gonna say bye. Come here. Stand up. Stand up. Stand up. Stand up. No, you gotta stand up, baby. Stand up. You gotta stand up. Stand up. Look, say bye-bye. Bye-bye. Say bye, everybody. Bye. We'll see you guys later. Bye.